let's start looking through some of these photos. These are from my trip that I just had. I'm gonna put this over here so I can read the chat and chat with you. I don't know if I need this. Alright, that's good. Make it bigger. Okay. We're all the way at the beginning. There's 1,124 photos. So let's start arrowing through these. I don't know, I kind of like that first one. Let me bring this. So we're in Lightroom right now, which when I hit P, which you'll see you might not see it because it's over on the left. When I hit P, I select that photo. So you basically just hit an arrow and then P. I was on the, I'm gonna move this so I can see the chat. This was from July, so early July, the 9th through the 15th. I was there, Magic Kingdom. So I was like in front of the whole, they're like, oh, everyone come on up. And I was like, I don't know if I want to come onto this side, so I was like in front of them. So I kind of changed sides, so we'll see that in a second. It's an okay shot. I don't like the trash barrel there, but I'll select it. That's a cute one. So I moved to this side, and that one's kind of good. I'm going to go quickly through them. I'm not going to edit them, but I'm just going to show you kind of what I captured. Could probably get through these in like an hour or so. That one's like okay. I don't like this one because their eyes are like... That one's cute. I try to like focus on their face, and if they're coming forward, you see her hand coming forward, which is nice. That's like another good one there too. And I kind of zoomed out. I actually like this one better because you can see everybody's face, but I'll select both of them. That one's kind of nice. Let me know if I'm going too fast for you guys to see all these photos. I don't know if I'm going to be able to edit them while we're live. Some of these just kind of warm them up a little bit. Like these ones, you don't really need much. I cut this at the tail end because that one's okay too. I was live streaming. When I'm taking a picture of the partner statue, I try to get rid of everybody so I get down really low. I do have a better one of this, but there's only a few people in the background, to be honest. I don't like these ones, those are too bright, and then this one is probably good, and then someone's hand is in the way there. This was kind of fun. I went over on the side where Peter Pan was. Let me check something real quick. And he was waving with a little boy who had dressed up as Peter Pan. Of course, I wasn't photographing the boy's face or any of that. I just kind of got the backside so they're waving, and I do get closer in a second. Let me look up something real quick. Over to this one over here. Let me get back to you. So there's that. I don't know if I'll grab one of these. Kind of like this one better, even though this one you can see more of the kid's hand, but you understand what they're doing. And I went in for like a wide shot. I don't know if I'll keep it, but maybe this one or that one. It's hard. I try not to like cut off the tip of the castle, and it becomes difficult at time. Like you see, this one is cut off the tip. I'm barely there. I wanted to leave a little bit more room, but you also see him down over here. That would be a nice one if we did the sky, added some sky effects to that. So here I move in closer. I think I got one of him jumping that I really like. That is cute, because he was waving to one of the princesses. I think it was Tiana or something. So that's very cute with all the boys there. This one's kind of cool too. It's like the mom is kind of like looking on the mom of one of the children, I guess. Pop back to the other Facebook to see if let me pop it. It's like the mom is kind of like looking. Open this up. Before was it didn't seem like it was working. Let me turn that off. Okay, back with you. Let's move this over a little bit. This one I was just trying to like play around with what was going on, like seeing the castle through there. I zoomed in a little bit, and then I saw this like little spider. There. I think this one's kind of sharp. I don't know if I'll keep that, but I just thought it was kind of funny. I like how you can zoom in with this. This one I'm like focusing on the greenery and letting the castle kind of go out of focus. So I tried something different there. And I'm kind of like hiding and letting it look like it's coming out of the grass or whatever, or the trees. I might grab both of these, although I like this one better. Would make like a nice canvas or something hanging on your wall. This we saw some ducks and baby ducks. People were texting me. This is over by Tomorrowland. And then this is a shot of one of the bridges. I'm on another bridge, I think in Tomorrowland, because that other bridge leads back to. But this would be a really cool shot. Add some sky effect in there. I like this one. You see the rock here is from Tomorrowland. I did some fun stuff with that. It's nice to just kind of walk around and see what you can find, you know. This one would be cool if we could add like a reflection coming off the water or something. I like those far away shots where it kind of looks like New York or something, not so much Florida. Like you have that like island or whatever with the castle. This one was fun too. This one I'm playing with the trees because the points that are coming up I thought was neat. This one you see the line that Tinkerbell flies down right there up here. Here I'm just they have these little statues that are around the castle, and I'm trying to take a few photos of them. I don't know if I actually got all of them, but I'm shooting them at like f2.8, so you get a nice bokeh behind them. Here I am. This is Jim, the pianist that plays outside. You see his name is in reverse because of the mirror. So Jim, I met him on my last trip, and I did a video. I was doing a live video and chatting with him. If you saw that on, I think that was on here. So I grabbed a few photos of him as I was passing by. This would look amazing, and like I like it in color, but it would look, you know, maybe a sepia tone or something. Him playing, and there he is smiling. I like that too. He's amazing pianist, and he's just very talented and very loving. And if you've ever, he comes out around noontime or something. It's shaded over here, so he's not like in the sun. But he's outstanding at what he does. I'm kind of a little bit closer here, and I'm focusing on his face here. And so he's kind of blurred there, but I think it's a cool shot. There's another one of him smiling. Now I'm focused on actually him, so this is by Casey's Corner. He's not the only pianist. There's other ones that came out because I was there like the next day and it was a different pianist. I don't know the other guy's name, but this is Casey's Corner at the end of Main Street. If you've seen him play, he's outstanding. So I just grabbed a few photos of him. Kind of like this one too, just because he's looking in the mirror while he plays is cool. Here I'm trying to do some stuff with the balloons. See a bird out here in the distance. Kind of like this because the majority of it is balloons in the shot. This one's cool too because I focused on the castle, and I don't really try to get people in the shot, so I don't know if I like this one as much as this one. This one's cool because you have the balloons covering most of it, and then the castle is very small. But maybe I'll grab this one too. Let me see the fun fact for you, those flags I found out up top in this last shot here. Let me go back to my last shot. Are actually not real American flags because they'd have to take them down I believe every night. These only have like 48 stars or something like that. 49 maybe. So this is the, I believe it's called the Move It, Shake It, Mouse It, Dance It party. And this happens a few times, I think, during the day. This isn't the 3 o'clock parade because they do a parade at 3 o'clock with floats. These are just I kind of like this shot. That's kind of cool where you see Mickey behind him. I don't know if that goes well together with the two there. But here's Minnie. Blowing a kiss. These are kind of fun. I love this one. I love this one. This one's kind of cute too. All these are actually really great. Again, I'm shooting with a Canon 5D Mark III with a 24-70 lens. This one I'm at probably all set 70 millimeters. It's kind of cute too. She's just staring. So cute one of one of the dancers. I try to get like see the. That's kind of a fun shot. When I go next, I'll probably grab my 70-200, which is a telephoto lens, but a lot of these I was very close, so I was able to grab the shots. Alright, here we go. That's a cute one. And the lens allows you to snap these rather quickly. So autofocus, I think it's the back button focus that I have set to, and I'm able to back focus them. Again, how many photos have we looked through in this short time? 111 in 20 minutes, so we might not get through all of them, but I just wanted to show you some of the photos that I took while I was there the beginning of this month. I kind of like this one better than that one. This one's cute too. I have gotten some close-ups of these guys before during the parade. So I don't know if I'll grab some of these. That was kind of cute. It's all what you do with the photo though afterwards. It's not just like editing all of them, like, you know, that's why Disney photos take a while to edit, because you want to do different things with them. It's kind of cute. I try to capture everybody, not just the characters, but some of the people that are involved. That this is a cool one because it's got Goofy with the American flag. Hey, how you doing? What's up, Sarah? How are you? Good. How are you? This would look amazing if we did, because it's got the American flag. He's waving, you know, do like a sky in the background. These are just overcast days, so in Photoshop you'd probably add a background to them so it just looks cooler. That's what I did with this one's actually cool too, because he's like laughing, it seems like. There's Pluto. I like that one because you can see his badge here and zoom in as well. If found, please return to Mickey Mouse. So that's what you're getting when you're shooting with high quality camera equipment. This is actually a 2.8. Was that hidden? Yeah. 2.8, 70 millimeters. Love the photo of Goofy with the flag. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Making me homesick. Yeah, Jenna. Thank you. So yeah, I just shoot these as fast as I can as they come down. Parades go fast. That's why you shoot with fast equipment. You probably wouldn't be able to make this out in like an iPhone. Maybe if you zoomed all the way in, but I'm at 70 millimeters. very close to the edge of shooting, like the sidewalk and stuff. I think that was it for the parade. I was like the beginning of Main Street there. This one's a little dark, so what I would do is if I can bring up my develop, I'll edit it real quick and show you what it would just kind of bump up the light, play around with the lighting. These are just shot with JPEG. I didn't do any, normally I shoot with RAW, but sometimes because I want to shoot a lot, I'll just do, what'd it say? If found, please return to the property of Mickey Mouse. So you should see it now. So all I did was warm it up a little bit. There's a warming temperature thing, and that's what I did and then brighten it up a little bit. You can see the sky in his eyes, which is cool too. No, that's okay. So there's my Pluto shot that we'll select. Here I am playing around with the sign that's at the front of Magic Kingdom. I kind of like this one because you can see all of this is shot at 2.8 again. Again, I believe this was kind of an overcast day, so it's not too bright out. I like overcast days for that, but I'll shoot in any sort of setting. This one, I'm trying not to get people in it. So I kind of like this one too, and I did get all of the castle there. This would be cool if you could do like a drone or something. This is called Adobe Lightroom. This is just the classic one. I think I have the other one too. It's a membership based, but you can get an older one, I believe. I like these. These are cool. And you see people's names here that I think they're removing. I believe that's the next thing to go. People paid for those back in the day. All right, Jenna, have a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Yeah, I'm getting some of your messages there. Okay. Let's get back to it. This one's kind of cool. I just kind of got close to the saying Kingdom. You see that it says Magic Kingdom, so I didn't include the castle in this one. All right. Actually, this one might be the best one, but I see someone's foot, so maybe not. But it looks a little sharper. You could probably just cover that quickly. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. These were shot at f2.8 ISO 100, so you don't get any sort of grain in the photos, and 1,250 of a second. So it was kind of bright out because I had it up that high. Was kind of like when I was leaving, you can see the Contemporary in the background here. Just grab that real quick. I think I like this shot because you can see it says Walt Disney World Monorail System right here. This one, it's kind of cut off, so I like the first one better, although I might take this one too. Why not? This is in my hotel room in the lobby of the Jambo House. I think I like this one is the best. I didn't use this camera too much, but this was like kind of outside. It was like on the stairwell, I believe. I like this shot. I might just grab a regular one too. There's that. Sorry, just getting back to people. If I like the walking one, maybe. I didn't grab a ton of these. This is me. It was a hot day. This was, I think, the next day. I think I got one here where they're like kissing with the castle in the background. That one's kind of cute. Very cute there. That one's cute, where her foot's up and she's like kissing him. These were at F4, so the castle's a little bit more sharper. That one's cute too. Anything like with hands and stuff is kind of fun. I got more center for this one as they kiss, so that was cute there. You see the castle behind them. I think this one I'm not as far back. Like I think I'm in front of the partner statue, like it's behind me. Sorry, just writing back to people. That one's cute, waving. Most of these you're gonna get them waving and stuff, which is fine. I think is cute. Or when they do this like hand to the side, like that one's cute too. This one's cute because like Mickey's like kind of dancing in the background. You see that he's like kind of doing the same move, but like in a sense of looks kind of like a mirror or just the opposite on the other side. I'm gonna grab all of these. I like this one. That one's cute too. Oh, I love that one. Was this the one or this one? I love that, yeah. That one's kind of cute of a cheerleader, just, I don't know. There's Chip. There's Daisy. She's waving, of course. It's a nice one. Be nice, like, to get these to those people, like, who they are, you know, instead of me just hanging on to them and people, like, if you don't know the person, you're not gonna order it or whatever. I just give them the digital download to really use for their Facebook or whatever. Alright, back to it. There's another fun, goofy one with him up by the castle. Wish I could have saw his eyes in this one though. Oh, you can kind of see them there, which is fine. But I like this one maybe. Not those. So this is me going into, this is going into the Hall of Presidents with Walt, and let me edit this real quick. You'll see the difference in a second. You can't see it right now because I don't know why it does that, but what I'd do is I would probably just brighten it up. This would look okay in probably black and white too. And then I just crop it down a little bit so you don't see the people going in. I'd probably move this up a little bit too. So there's the shot. That's what it looks like now. I just brightened it up a little bit and cropped it. So you should see it now. I don't know if I can show you a side-by-side live. I have to figure out how to show you me editing them, but that's... I brightened it up and cropped it on the sides. Okay, let's get back. I'll keep that one. I always take a picture of this after filler magic, but I have so many of them, but all I did was kind of like zoom in for that one. This is me trying to get some shots on pirates. I'm at 1/200th of a second, and my ISOs are 128,000 or 12,800. See how kind of grainy it is, but it's kind of like a cool shot though here. Could probably brighten those up. I was on the right side and I was trying to get this guy, which is very hard to get, and I bumped my ISOs even more. This guy that's like drowning or whatever. And I keep pulling him up. Might brighten those up a little bit. He doesn't come up very high, so there's actually the best I could probably get at that point. You see him spitting out water. That was like as the boat was leaving, so I'll probably have to brighten that up a little bit too. Here's the famous, or changed, the red pirate, redhead, now is a pirate, which I'm fine with at this point. I mean, it's not good to auction off women, so I'm fine with the change. I've accepted it. It's, you don't really even remember the other one. I do have better shots, I think, from one of my other trips where I'm zoomed in a little bit more. There's a goat, I believe. Actually, these aren't bad. It's kind of a cool shot there. I think the hardest thing with like rides is you're bumping your ISOs to pull that light out, and then you'd have to like use a grain. Like I can remove some of the grain to these shots. Like some of these are like really hard, but you do see Jack Sparrow back there. There's that, I bumped my ISOs again, which brings in more light, but then these guys aren't very lit, so it would be nice if Disney would light these a little bit more, so when you go to take pictures, it's easier. This is the drunk guy with the cats. It's like kind of an okay shot, but it's just really hard to grab these without like shooting flash directly at them, you know. Probably better off like getting a lens that shoots at like 1.4, which I do have. I should bring, and shooting at 1.4 when you're in these. That way you don't have to bump the ISO so much. That one's kind of cute. Yeah, there's this one. So I'm back down to ISO 2000. So you have to kind of play around with your ISOs, but you do want like a fast shutter speed, I believe, too. So that's why you have that's why you're shooting at f2.8. But see, this was the dog that you can't really see because it's not lit. And then this guy's hard to see as well. He's on, oh, I guess you can kind of see him there. This guy's on the boat, like with the liquor. I guess that's what the whole thing is about now, right? Maybe this one. Of course, I've photographed the end scene a lot. This one's kind of cool. You can see him up there. This one you see more of the pirate on his hat, or the bones, crossbones, skull and crossbones, that's what it is. This is the guy hanging out with the pigs, which you see the pig smiling there in this shot, so that's kind of cool. Although this one you see more of the pig, I guess. This one I was just trying to get like a close-up of the hands, which I got. I'll grab a few of these. I've photographed that so many times. It's kind of cool. I did kind of get it where you see the key there. That one's kind of cool with the dog, like focused on the dog, and they're trying to get, because you all know this shot anyways. I didn't get this shot too well, but it's just kind of dark. I thought someone said they were taking him out of this ride because they haven't hired him to do the new Pirates or whatever. I'll grab it, but I just did. This is over by Splash Mountain. The parade was coming by, so I tried to grab a few shots. Nothing like crazy. This is like near the end anyways. See everybody's hands up. This is where you would probably switch your lens to a 24 to or 70 to 200, so you could like your shot would be like more like here, and you would crop all those people out. So I think that the parades are great for a telephoto lens because you can remove everybody in your shot, and you're just getting closer to everyone, you know. But I do like this one because you can see the balloon and stuff. So I am at the end of my focal length here at 70. I've gotten photos of Mickey though before, kind of close up. This one's kind of cool, or that one. If you go back to the partner statue from when I first started, that was like 2 days ago or whatever it was in this trip. Let's see if I can find it. Was it this? It's gonna be I think it was like right in the beginning. Yeah, right here. They changed the flowers out. You see that one? And then let's go back to where it just was. The flowers are completely different. So overnight they changed the flowers, which is pretty remarkable. So see the difference there, which is crazy. Not crazy, I guess you can change that, but I like it when the red flowers are there. So here I basically cropped everybody out just by getting close. Focal length is 55, 2.8. Castle's kind of blurry, which is good. I should have done some stuff where I focus on the castle and like shoot, I don't know, and they're like out of focus, but I just shot it like that. You probably want to add like some sort of sky so it's not just that shot. This one I'm like photographing the lawn, like I'm like, oh, there's the lawn. I don't know why I took it, but there's nice flowers there. Sometimes people go back there and get engaged or whatever, or do a photo shoot. I don't know how you set that up with Disney. Maybe if you're a photographer. So we've looked, which I am. We've looked through. I'll give you a count. Almost 400 photos in. Let's see, 44 minutes. Is pretty good. Alright, let's see. Carousel of Progress. I took some photos on this ride because I don't think I've ever taken photos on this ride. I just take it when they're like singing. I don't really take it when the show is going on too much, so I don't want people to get upset. Yo, me boy. What's up? Caitlin, how are you? This one's like he's singing there. Turn the music down just a tad. Not that it's super loud, but alright. Maybe these three, I don't know. Try to get a picture of the dog too. This one's kind of cool with this pipe. I don't know which one. Maybe that one? Or that one? I don't know. Sometimes I grab them both. This is when he's singing. He's in his moment there. I'd definitely brighten this one up a little bit. I like this one because you see the Niagara Falls on. Well, I guess I could do that. That one's kind of cool too, but this one he's like deep in thought, which I like, so maybe both of those. I don't know why I grabbed the daughter in there with now you be home by 10, daughter. You hear that? He just calls her daughter. He doesn't call her by her name. Daughter? Is that how they talked back then? You be home by 10, daughter. I don't know. I grabbed that shot real quick. I was in the front row for this. Carousel of Progress. I'll probably get like halfway and then we'll finish this another time, but I'm at 46 minutes. I didn't want to stay live too long. I just wanted to show you some of the shots that I grabbed when I was this one's good. I was like trying to get an overview of each I guess, time period. And I would just grab these as I was rotating through. This is a little weird that he just sits there by himself. No one comes like out, like walks out. Hey, Dad. Just talks about the. Now this used to be. I know a little bit of the history. It was first this ride at the World's Fair. I forget what year that is. I don't have like years down on my notes or anything like that. And it was sponsored by General Electric, GE, for a while until like the 80s or 90s. And that same song, they had the song sort of, they wanted them to change the song because it's, you know, it's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and they changed the song, and that song, it's now back to It's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. I forget how the other one goes. But that other song can be heard in Tomorrowland. The other song that they changed it to. So that it's just the instrumental of it, because I was watching the history of this, and that's what they said. It's the same song that they had come up with to change it to that. There's Grandma and Child. Do we even know their names? You be home by 10, daughter. This one I grabbed sort of everybody. Christmas time. I don't know if you can see it in my shot. Sometimes you can see there's like a hidden Mickey back here. Oh, there's a Mickey right there. But sometimes they have a Mickey stuffed animal back here. But also, if you look up on the sill, mantle, fireplace, or whatever you call it, there's a Mickey up there. See that there? And then there's also, I thought one of the bows looks like a Mickey, but maybe there's some up here. I don't know. I haven't seen that, but I know there's usually like a Mickey hiding back here. There's none on the tie, but thought maybe. Alright, there's sort of an overview before Grandma flips her headpiece down and goes to town. There's the dog that's lived for 100 years. Later, kid. Look at the dog. I usually don't do like videos of these because there's so many people that have already done like nice YouTube videos of like it being in 4K and stuff, and you can go watch that. Kind of like this where you see the table set over here. So this, I'm back outside Tomorrowland because this ride is in Tomorrowland. And I'm trying to play around with the rocks and how they come up like that, and showing the castle behind there. I think I like this one better because it's like to the right as opposed to that one. But that one you see more of the castle, so I don't know if I grab both of them. This one I think I was focused on the rock, and then the castle's out of focus. Yeah. And then this one I'm focused on the castle and the rock is out. This is at F4. That's why it's a little tough to tell, because usually at F4 everything will become sharp. Most things will become sharp. get back to it. This one I'm just like kind of using the rock as well. I don't know if I need to take more of those. I'm trying to see what I was doing here. Maybe just a castle shot. Nothing crazy. Oh, this one I go over to this area, and then some girls were like, "Hey, can you take our photo?" I don't know why Siri did that. "Hey, can you take our photo?" I was like, "Okay, sure." This one's kind of cool where you get this whole area in here. I was trying to get it so there wasn't like a ton of people at the castle. I always try to like crop people out by lifting my camera up higher. This one doesn't, you don't really see too many people. I've never really played around with this area, but I was kind of using as like a window of some sort. This one's cool. There's a person there. This one's tough to get people so they're not walking by. I think I got it. There's a person there. This one's okay. Be nice to get like even closer next time. But these are all like notes that you kind of have to. This is when the storm was rolling in, so these are kind of cool images. Is that something on the camera? Or is that? Could be something on the camera there. These are kind of fun though. Did I freeze? Am I frozen? Am I still live? Who knows? Reload. I think I'm still live. I don't know why that was doing that. Alright. I've got a few more minutes here. What are these? This one I think is blurry, so I might grab this one. X this one out. Although this one looks good too. That's like really dark. So yeah, it was storming. That's actually a cool photo, just like that. Like, don't even do anything to it because it's like all blue. Just sort of like do that by mistake. This is kind of cool too, zoomed in. Like the light on up here. I really wish we could pay like, I don't know, it's just so much to stay in the castle. And I understand that. These are some great images though. This is ooh, that was cool. I'll grab it even though I feel like you need to brighten up a little bit of the top. So this is Happily Ever After, the start of it. The shot is cool. I like that one too. It's got like a key here. I don't know if anyone saw that, but that's cool. Some of these I like. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. This is like my first time looking through some of these. It's like cool just because it's like the end of something. So I lift a lot of these open. You see F4 up here. I mean F11. And then 8.4 seconds. So I'm leaving them all open for a little while. And I'm pretty close. I'm off to the side. The partner statue is behind me. I think that's the best spot. Ooh, I love this one. I like when the castle's blue like that. It looks really cool. And you see that it's raining, so you see these water drops throughout. These little circles are water drops. I just kind of let the rain hit the castle. Love that one. I don't know if I like this one so much. It is kind of neat though. But all these other ones are cool. This one's cool with the lights going off on the right. I don't know if I can fix this one, but I'll grab it anyways. That one looks like, I don't know, it's okay. These are, I'm holding them open from 10, 23 seconds. I kind of just time it. I have a trigger on my camera and it's on a tripod. So whenever I think, okay, that's enough to capture, like this one was 30 seconds. But you have some of the Moana stuff going on there, I think. That's what that is. It's not as busy as something like this. I think this is cool though. You get the lasers going on here. I think this was the Aladdin part. When they're singing the Aladdin part. So I tried to capture that the best I could. This one's kind of cool where you just have like some light going on over here. Kind of like this one because it's like kind of hazy, but you do have. Hope I grabbed that one. I didn't. That's why you gotta kind of look through these like a few times because you might not like it initially, and then as you look at it some more, you might love it. So don't like pass them up so quickly. Love this one. I like when it streaks on the side there. This one I've already posted and I believe I already edited that, so this one's kind of neat. I think this was like when the villains come, the villain part. I think that's what all this is. This one's just like cool just because it's got like, it looks like it's explosion or whatever, and this one's kind of neat too. Just because you don't see much of the castle, you see just like a lot of white light. So this is when Mufasa comes and says something. I like these because you can see all the different heroes and princesses on the castle throughout. So I might grab this one. Maybe this one too. That one's kind of cool too, just because you see all the water drops. I don't know what that one's kind of neat. I think that was the end of that. This is me meeting Stitch. I just grabbed a few pictures of Stitch. I try to get them alone. I don't want to like include like people, so I might crop this one in if I'm gonna just grab Stitch. I don't really like to include people because people don't really want to be in my shots. This is the 3 o'clock parade. No, this is the Move It, Shake It, Mouse Could Dance that I was at the end of, or the beginning of Main Street. Trying to get a few shots. I don't know how well I did. It's when they turn the corner. So I think we're gonna stop there. I've done an hour of streaming. You've seen some of the... I've done halfway of all of these shots. I think I do have the parade in here as well that I'll probably do it the next time. I do have some of the singers and stuff here, which I don't think I've captured before. I've done the parade. This is the parade. I can show you that real quick. They moved us to the side. That's like a video. So the grand marshals of that day were the voices of, I don't have their names offhand, but they do the voices on the new Lion King. This is the voice of Nala, baby Nala, and then I've already edited this one. So this is his brother, this guy's brother, who did the voice of baby Simba, and then I think the mom's over here. So they were the grand marshals that day. So I was able to grab a few shots, but you had to kind of be on this side. I didn't know what side each one would be on. I thought he would turn, but he didn't turn, but that's fine. That's his brother there. That's on the side there. This girl was just running, so everyone's cheering for her, so I grabbed some photos of her. Most likely I won't do anything with those photos. Like, I might edit them and throw them up, but... So this is the 3 o'clock parade, and it was hot. It was definitely hot, so... Going back to, like, what lens you would use, I would probably... Like, 24 to 70 is good. She's, like, popping bubbles, which is kind of cute here. I've been at the beginning of Main Street as well, but I had a telephoto lens. I have that on another trip, and I shot down Main Street, which was kind of cool. I think that's all I have in from this trip. Fireworks, parade, Magic Kingdom. Sometimes she has a dingle hopper, but so if you had like a telephoto, you could zoom into something like this and get that reaction. This is all the way at the focal length, so you get something like that. You probably have to bring in some sky so it looks better. That's what I would do with that shot. Alright, that's going to be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Some of my photos from my trip at the beginning of this month. We're almost the end of this month, so these are them. Unedited. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great Friday. Peace. I'm gonna go eat some food.